ओली देखेछौ तिमीले मेरो फोटोको पछाडि को बसेको छ मसँग
Yes, ma'am.
त्यसको नाम एलेक्स ओली हो ल Jangabhadur Rana and Rano Singh we have completed, no?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes. Then after, where comes Bir Shamsher. I think we have done Bir Shamsher also. We did Bir Shamsher also. Established Baidar Khana. Yes, he established Ganta. He also established Bir Dhara, the water supply, because at that timing no water, tap water up to the home. So water was supply. कुले खाने सस्पेन्सन बिस लाइक नेपाल भनेर मैले पढाएको थिएँ है अब नेक्स्ट वान इज देव शमशेर ruled from 1958 to 58 only for 114 days. He is considered as the most liberal Rana prime minister among all the Rana prime ministers. He started publishing Gorkha Patra, but at that time Gorkha Patra was not published daily. Patra was published once a week only. Dev Shamsher could not rule for a longer period of time because class and the class and misunderstanding between the Ranas. Ranas, they were scared. Who were in the ruling descendancy, ruling role number Matthew, those who were in ruling descendancy, they thought if Dev Shamsher could rule for a continued period of time, then he would not, he would let the Rana rule to and give democracy to the people. So they thought that if Dev Shamsher should be taken out from the prime ministership, so that other Ranas, those who were in ruling descendancy, they could rule. Okay, so in that condition, Dev Shamsher was taken out from the prime minister in only 114 days. Within that short period of time, he made lots of changes. He fixed the government office hour from 10 to 5. Otherwise, continuously, the government employees had to work whenever the Hakim or the what we call head of the office say them to stay in the office hour. But now office hour also has been fixed. And government employees also started the annual leave of 17 days. Otherwise, there was no leave system. Government employees could not get the leave. Yes. And then comes, he also established Aadhar school, primary school all over the country. Within 114 days, established 150 schools within a country. 114 दिनमा 150 वटा भन्दा बढी स्कुल खोलेछन्. He started complaint box in Kathmandu for the complaints of the citizen, so that he could address the views and ideas, concept and problem of the citizen. Right? This is how the Dev Shamsher started his ruling. He could not rule a period of time. यो पनि भनिसकेको छ यस्तै हामीले हैन. अर्को चाहिँ चन्द्र शमशेर. Chandra Shamsher ruled longest time, that is 28 years. As in prime minister for around 28 years, that is more than Jangabhadur's ruling. Less than Jangabhadur's ruling. He ruled for 1 year, he ruled for 28 years. So Chandra Shamsher was the one who conducted the census for the first time in Nepal in 1968. He also even conducted census for the counting the number of slaves. There was a system of slavery. Slavery, understand? Do you understand slavery?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
What is that? Das Pratha. Yeah, the masters can sell and buy the slaves. Monetary fund. Sorry. First of all, he counted the number of slaves, and then after he managed the money to pay to the masters from the Pashupati Guthi. and paid that money to the masters to make the slaves free. Otherwise, the master would not leave them. पैसा नतिरेको भए त स्लेभको मालिकहरूले त उनीहरूलाई छोडिदिन्थ्यो नि त उनीहरूले त पैसा तिरेर किनेर लिएर आएको हो नि त होइन लार्ज नम्बरमा थियो नि त एक दुईजनाको भयो फोर्सफुल्ली ल छोडाउ भने लार्ज नम्बरको भएको भएर होइन सो दिस स्लेभ्स वे मेड फ्री एन्ड दे वे मेड सेटलमेन्ट इन अम्लेगन विच इज नियर बिलगन्स and they had no caste. They were called Siva Bhakta because their money was managed to pay from the Pasupati Guti. Are you understanding me? Yes. So he abolished Das Pratha in 1981 Bikram Sambat, and he also abolished Sati system. That was on 1977 Bikram Sambat. Sati system, I think you all have heard about.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Married woman had to burn herself in the funeral pyre of husband after the death of the husband. Yes. There was a system of marrying more than one wives. Maybe the we can marry. So in that condition, what happened? Not only the single girl, or not only the single wife. Large number of females, they have to go sati. That is, they have to burn themselves in the funeral pyre of the husband, the days of the husband. And there was a system of marriage also. The boy is of 40 years and the girl is of 20 years. Yes. So in that condition, the harsh and inhuman exploited rule or system, that is sati system, and in time of Chandra Shamsher, that is 1977 Bikram Sambat. You have to remember the date: 1977, 1981, 1968, all. Are you understanding me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Even Star Chandra College in 1975 Bikram Sambat. Sri Chandra College had been established in the name of Three. Three is the name of King Tribhuvan, and Chandra is Chandra Shamsher himself. So he established Sri Chandra College in 1975 Bikram Sambat. Besides that, he established military hospital, which is in New Road. You might have seen there. Yes. Now that is Army Nursing College. So far, I understand. Nearby the New Road Gate, established military hospital. He established Bhaktapur Hospital, which is nearby your school. He even established Tokha TB Hospital, Kokna leprosy centers. TB, leprosy were the fatal diseases at that timing, which had killed large number of people. So he established hospital for them. In Tokha TB Hospital, in Kokona leprosy hospital. Leprosy was taken as a sin of a curse of the previous life. The people who suffer from leprosy, they were even discarded from the family. Only discarded from the family, they were thrown outside from the village also. No, why? Just now I said because that was taken as a course of previous life. Understood? So he identified that leprosy can be cured. No, and
Okay, ma'am.
okay. You established Gorkha Bhasha Prakashani Samiti. Gorkha Bhasha Prakashani Samiti means what? Gorkha Bhasha means Nepalese language to develop the literature, Nepalese literature, and Nepalese language, Bhasha. Prakash. Gorkha Bhasha means Nepalese language. Publish groups, committee. Yes, to develop Nepali language and literature. And Singha Darbar was built by him. Do you understand? Any confusion here? You are clear, no? Kushta Rog. leprosy was taken as uncurable disease at that timing. That's why the person affected by leprosy were discarded from the family and taken out or exiled from the village also. Once, and he identified, the Ranas even brought the doctors from Britain, no, Europe, and they had leprosy cure, no. In that condition, what they had done, they made the hospital also. He made hospital to cure the patients of leprosy. Yes, and Singha Darbar, the present building of Singha Darbar, or present location, in the present location of Singha Darbar was built by him. The Darbar was burned by fire in 2030 Bikram Sambat, and that was again rebuilt. अहिलेको सिंह दरबार चाहिँ के त 2000 सालमा 2030 विक्रम सम्बन्धमा आगो लागेर, probably there is a propaganda or the rumor that the reliable documentations of the government which could bring out the difficulty to the specific rulers like prime minister, and that was I think I remember that was during the time of Dr. K.I. Singh when he was the prime minister of a country. At that timing the fire took place to burn, and some people say that fire was made by the persons, those who were in, they set fire to burn all the documents. Huh? होइन कसरी काठले बनाएको छ? जालडोका त काठकै हो नि त पहिलाको त, तर काठले बनेको होइन नि त. So the traditional things are used basically chun, no, and then mud, and then surti. These things are used to build the traditional buildings, not like the cement and sand of the present days. Any question here? Yeah.
No, ma'am.
Yes, Manjila, what were you saying?
यो अब जङ्ग बहादुर राणाले 30 years रुल गरे हैन, अनि त्यसपछि चन्द्र शमशेरले 28 years रुल गरे. त्यसपछि अब सबै यो क्वेशन चाहिँ अब हुन्छ नि, अब जङ्ग बहादुर चाहिँ फर्स्ट अब सबैभन्दा धेरै वर्ष रुल गरेको, अनि त्यसपछि अब सेकेन्ड भनेर सोध्न सक्छ म्याम.
What trick? Second trick.
सेकेन्डमा पर्छ नि, अब धेरै वर्ष रुल गरेको सेकेन्डमा चन्द्र शमशेर पर्छ नि त, अनि त्यसपछि अब सोध्छ भन्नु खोजेको.
ए आउन सक्छ, तिम्रो बेसिक लेभलको स्टुडेन्ट्स हो, बेसिक लेभलको क्वेसन त जनरल क्वेसनहरु आउँछ हैन, टाइपिकली बुकबाटै कपी गरेर क्वेसन्सहरु दिदैन. त्यो भएको यु हैव टु generate the broad ideas and concept and look around the newspapers and getting the knowledge from outside. No, are you getting the knowledge nations, the started different kind of things can come.
Okay, ma'am.
Social study is not only the textbook; it is a knowledge. So you have to. Okay. Who can tell me about the present vaccines which has been started giving in Britain? What are the types of vaccines are also developed? कसले भन्न सक्छ? सक्छु भन न. सक्छ कि सक्दैन? गफाडी क्लास खै भनेको? Where is Prasna? Are you there, Prasna? Yes. Can you tell me? About the vaccination? ले क्वेसन राइज गरी त सबजना चुपचाप बस्यो त. आगे कार्की त फेरि बोल्दैन है. सकेना, डु यु नो सकेना बस्नेत?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know the name of the vaccine which is start giving to the people of Europe, which has been Bhim Samser? After Chandra Shamsher, Bhim Samser ruled for 3 years. Bhim Samser also made some achievement. He made the provision of life imprisonment instead of death penalty. There was a system to give the death penalty to the criminals or the person those who are found guilt in any cases if his crime is defined or if he accepts the crime, the death penalty used to be given. But now, during this timing, death penalty was cancelled or death penalty was stopped. Let's say stopped, and life imprisonment started. Lifelong imprisonment. Why do you think that death penalty is added? Tell me. के अरे मान्छेलाई मार्न के अरे कसले भनेको यो प्रार्थनाले प्रार्थना भन न आज किन प्रार्थना बोलिरहेको छैन
अनि म्याम बोलिरहेछ
तिमीले भने हैन प्रार्थना रिसायो कि भनेर नि why that penalty was stopped? Because even if a criminal, he also have got to make changes in his life. No, that means reform, सुधार गर्ने उसको लाइफमा पनि उसलाई सुधार गर्ने अपर्चुनिटी अथवा चान्स दिनुपर्छ. If once done the crime, it is not an humanitarian act to give the life imprisonment. Sorry, death penalty. If he is given life imprisonment.
म्याम देश भयो भने त मरिहाल्यो अब त्यस्तो केही हुँदैन अनि उनीहरूलाई पछुतो होस् भनेर होला
पछि त होस् लर्निङ होस् हैन अनि त्यसपछि उनीहरूले आफूलाई रिफर्म गरोस् चेन्ज आफूलाई अनि फेरि दे कुड गो ब्याक टु द सोसल लाइफ आफ्टर व्हेन दे फिनिश देयर इम्प्रिजनमेन्ट हैन लाइफ इम्प्रिजनमेन्ट पनि डजन्ट मिन द्याट होल लाइफ अप टु द एन्ड अफ 80 years 90 years one have to say. Now life imprisonment is practiced in our country. For life imprisonment, a person have to be in the prison for 20 years. And their day and night are also counted, I think. And if day and night are counted, it is only 10 years. And 10 years is not a joke. It is also a long term. Are you understanding me?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
He made, yes. So this is the humanitarian act which he has started. Right? And then office hour was made 10 to 4 p.m. It was 10 to 5, now 10 to 4. Now we have got 10 to 5 again, and during summer season 10 to 5, during winter season 10 to 4, no? Saturday,
Yes, ma'am.
Saturday public holiday. I think none of the countries of the world have Saturday public holiday except Nepal.
Yes, ma'am.
Others
And
have
Sunday.
everywhere. So far.
Saturday त्यो डिक्लेयर पब्लिक होलिडे भन्दा चाहिँ सबै दिनमा बिदा हुन्थ्यो
Why do you think it's unique? It's practice. No. So he encouraged cotton farming specifically to build or to produce the clothes and textile. No, cotton farming is highly practiced in the western part of our country. Western part of our country is very suitable for the growth of the growth of cotton. Huge amount, abundantly. The cotton is grown over there. So he declared Saturday as a public holiday, encouraged cotton farming, and changed life imprisonment into life imprisonment, death penalty into life imprisonment. Fine? Understood?
Yes, ma'am.
Shall I go from next now?
Okay, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. Okay.
Judicial. Judicial Shamsher was another Rana Prime Minister who ruled from 1989 to 2002 Bikram Sambat. He ruled for around 13 years. And Chandra Shamsher is called father of industrialization in the context of our country, Nepal, because he started Industrial Act establishing industries. The first history of our country. Any of you have got idea? थाहा छ
Ma'am, can
कुन
you tell
चाहिँ
the
पहिलो लार्ज स्केल इन्डस्ट्री हो नेपालको?
Ma'am, can you tell the question again?
What did you say?
Ma'am, can you
Krishna?
tell the question again? Your voice is cracking time.
Oh, I'm doing my video is off. So I asked which is the first big industry of our country? Hmm? No idea. Then reply.
Don't know.
You don't know? Don't know. That is Viratnagar jute mill. Okay. जुट भनेको थाहा छ?
धागो जस्तो होइन?
हो सबैले त्यही बुझेको हो निलम हो
Ma'am,
Do you know what does jute mean? जुट भनेको थाहा छैन तिमीलाई? देखेको छौ? Have you seen?
म्याम खैरो हुन्छ होइन?
Oh yeah. घरमा भोलि भरे घर अर्को क्लासमा त्यो भनेको के हो त्यही त नि मैले आफै आइडेन्टिफाई गरेर मैले भन्यो भने त अहिले देखाउँछु अनि मैले म बोरा खोज्न जाँदिनँ जुट खोज्न जाँदिनँ तिमीले खोज्ने घरमा
थाहा छैन।
म्याम त्यो जुट भनेको म्याम आलुको बोरा हो।
म्याम त्यो प्याज राख्ने बोरा हुन्छ नि त्यही हो।